This is the NFL on EA Sports, and we are in the Pacific Northwest at CenturyLink Field in Seattle, Washington. This crowd, as we've come to expect in recent years, as loud as any in the NFL, and they get even louder when their Seahawks are introduced. We're ready for football as the Seahawks get set to do battle with the Kansas City Chiefs. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And off we go from Seattle. It's a very short kick taken by an up man. And they're going to wind up with pretty good starting field position as they get it up past the 35. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Come on, fellas.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
I'll go special. I'll go special. Check. Joker. Switch. Right left.
From the shotgun, Wilson. Flushed out right. And his first pass is incomplete. Line of scrimmage, again the 37 as they line up 2nd and 10.
14. Check 31. 4 down. Hey, easy.
Wilson to throw again. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down. So now an early 3rd and 10 here on their opening drive.
Mike 22. Let's go deep, tighten up. Let's go.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. Terrell Suggs able to get him down behind the line of scrimmage, and it will be 4th down. And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive.
Go. 22. Push him back.
Here we go on 4th with Wilson. Open man is Gordon, complete. A big pickup there, 20 yards as they convert on 4th.
Hey, 0. Gun. Pick me up. Here we go.
Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Forced out to his left. He'll try and run it. Give him a couple on the scramble. It's 2nd down.
You know, I don't think this is the last time we'll see that in this game. This guy has mobility, and they want to use his legs in the game plan. So there will be designed runs as well as his scrambles.
I'm coming. Sorry. Check. Watch the shit. Mike 22. Get him. Hey, 0.
To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Terrell Suggs picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Wilson of the Seahawks looking for something big following the sack. It's 3rd and long here.
He's checking. Crash. Check 26, check 26.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. Dancing to his left. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 23. And the return will be stopped at the 34-yard line. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Dude, we can't be stopped. You've seen me out here. That's right. We can't be stopped.
Now the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. They'll run out of the gun here. Williams. Oh, he's got some breathing room. And he is down deep into Seattle territory. An outstanding pickup there for the Chiefs. 49 yards on the ground. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. Now the first carry for LaShawn McCoy. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. That gain of 15 gets him on the doorstep, 1st and goal.
61. Matchbox, right. 15.
And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. From 3 yards out, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Point after, right down the middle. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And an excellent return there as he's up to the 35 and make it the 40-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
Partner, he was going through his progressions. Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Wilson being chased out left. Now he'll pull it down. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. When in doubt, do it yourself as he keeps it for 3 and a 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Bang out. Bam.
Here, switch it.
Hey, easy.
22's coming, Mike. Time to go, night.
Give him 10 yards on the keeper, and it'll lead to a 2nd down. Still a few inches short of a 1st down as they come up now on 2nd down.
Check. Alert.
Safe.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports.
Chiefs 7, Seahawks nothing.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on 2nd and inches.
25. Front left. Good touch.
Now they'll throw it with Wilson. Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he'll get it down on the play to the 37. A gritty play there. Put his nose down and got his guys a first.
He was able to get away earlier in the drive, but apparently all the time they put in practice finally came to the front, didn't it? They remembered their lessons and found a way to contain him when he took off on that one.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10.
14. Good job right there.
Short. Safety screaming.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming.
Here's Wilson. Forced out to it, and he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Frank Clark fighting his way home to get the sack. Now following the sack, they'll come up here on a 2nd down and 12.
4 down.
Wilson. And this is caught by C.J. Prosise. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Check.
That's a gain of 10. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Watch the twist. Like 23.
3rd and 2, now Wilson. Well, the two men come together, and it's incomplete. Excellent work defensively, brings up 4th down. Problems on 3rd down so far in this first half. Relatively small sample size, but they're now 0 for 3.
And the average in the league, somewhere around 40% on 3rd down for offenses. So what's the answer to this? Either convert them or don't get to 3rd down in the first place. Get your big chunks of yards on 1st and 2nd down.
And he will have a first down at about the 21-yard line. And the drive stays in motion with a nice 8-yard pickup on 4th.
Hey, alert.
Hey. Got four down. Eyes on 10.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. He hits his running back, Prosise. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. It's a gain of 5, and it'll bring up a 2nd down. To throw again is Wilson. And he will score. Touchdown, Seattle. From 17 yards out. As they are now on the board here in the first half. Boy, it's nice to have that big, reliable target you can go to.
Each and every time. A lot of people see that position as a fallback. Throw it to them when all else fails. Not at all. This guy can make plays, and that's exactly what he just did.
Yeah, play here for a touchdown. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And they had to wait a long time to get the football back. Probably not what you were hoping for when you got an offense that's humming.
Agreed. What you were looking for is the defense get the ball back pretty quickly, right? Hoping for a 3 and out. So that didn't happen. You can't yell at your D for that. They've got to take care of
A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando.
Hey, check mark 33. Check mark 33.
Throwing on second down. Mahomes flush to his right. And now he's going to use his legs. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on third down.
Hey, that's good. That's good.
They'll try and run for it with McCoy. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Able to get what they need to keep the drive going with a 6-yard pickup on third down.
First down, Chiefs.
Yellow. I'm going 80.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out.
Attack, attack.
Box trap.
He's coming to you. He's coming to you. Motion. Hey, hey, hey. Mike check 33. 33.
I know he ain't got it.
Attack.
Mahomes now on first down. Escaping the pressure right. He's got his running back, LaShawn McCoy. That one goes for 24 yards.
Sometimes it's designed, and sometimes you just have to know when to leave the pocket and move and make something happen. And on that play, he was able to get on the run and was still accurate throwing the football.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Watch the screen, watch the screen.
On the ground, this is Williams. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Davian Williams, 33 yards. And the Chiefs have taken the lead.
And that touchdown gives them a touchdown lead before they attempt the extra point. What a great way to end the half.
Yeah, great job to put themselves in front. And now, see on the sideline, special teams defense scrambling, saying we want to preserve this for the final moments of this second quarter. Extra point splits the uprights, and that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
At their own 32-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Inside of a minute left in the half, does the fact that you're down on the scoreboard influence what you do or, I guess, don't do on this final drive?
It certainly does, but what influences me even more?
That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, 68 yards, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Myers connects on the PAT, and that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. This will be taken very short. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And we're under a minute to go here in what's been an even first half, all tied up.
Yeah, still time to make something happen, too. A couple completions, you string them together, could get into field goal range. Let's see what happens.
The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter.
Yellow.
Switch gears, switch gears. Watch twist, watch twist. Who do you want, who do you want, who do you want? Mike, six.
From the 31, Mahomes. He'll buy some time right. And this is going to wind up incomplete. The coverage there too strong on the deep ball, and now they face a third down.
Well, partner, they're not content to run this one out as we head towards the half, trying to hit a big chunk play right there and add to their score.
Now, this is a confident group. At the very least, they're thinking field goal.
Yeah, and I don't blame them one bit. I don't think you sit on the ball going into the half when you have a chance to put some more points on the board.
Yellow.
Throwing is Mahomes on third. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. So 17 seconds now on the clock here.
These two offenses have gone up and down the field so far in the first half. Finally, I say, here's a stop on third down.
So here we go. The offense is going to stay out there. They're going for it on 4th and 8.
Check 13. Hey, 15. Exit. Check 13.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. And it's intercepted. Trey Flowers picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half. Mecole Hardman, the intended target.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 10-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot down. No. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half.
Watch the run. Deuce.
All go special. All go special.
Here we go, 50. Mike 50. Watch the run. Alert flare.
And some room to run now. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. This will be taken short. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game, we'll see what the second half brings.
And it'll be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Gotta wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
But here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You got everything going your way. You've probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete. Kelsey, the intended receiver there, but now it's third down. So, Charles, tie game here. What are your keys as we continue to play this second half?
I know people think it's always trite when you say the same things over and over, but they're tried and true in the game of football. Who's going to block better? Who's going to tackle better? In this case, to me, it's turnovers. You've got to take care of the football in order to win the game.
And this is caught by Watkins. And he'll be out right at the 35. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs first down. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Mahomes to throw once more, eluding the pressure right. And going deep for Hill. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35.
Check three, check three, check three.
Correct. 15.
Right check, 33. Double dog. That's the way.
Now it's Mahomes again. And it's complete. It's Damian Williams. Give him 13 yards there and a Kansas City first down. Mahomes now 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10. They'll ride with Williams. And he's up across midfield and down into Seattle territory. A gain of 3, second down. From just shy of midfield, Mahomes flush to his right. Incomplete.
Mahomes on the field. Thrown to the sideline and incomplete. It's 3rd down and 7.
Here's play number 7 on the drive. This is 3rd and 7.
Hey, 57. Bang. 43.
Check 99. Quick the edge. Come.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And he's going to be hit and taken down. Back right around the 48-yard line. Sacked there by Jadeveon Clowney. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Quandre Diggs. And his guys are going to take over at the 31-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. Their defense did its job, yielded no points. Now it's the offense's turn.
And how much fun is that when you set things up to start a half and you just tell you guys, hey, if you can shut them down, get it back for our offense, we can roll. And they played out perfectly. Now, can the offense do what they wanted to do at the half, which is find those weaknesses and now attack them and score some points.
And break this tie. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Hey, 0.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Wilson steps away to his left. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
Check 50.
22,
Watch left.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Got Gordon open, completes it. Just to pick up a 3, but that is indeed enough.
22's coming. You must be getting tired of seeing this.
You gonna see me in your nightmare.
Front left.
See me in your nightmare.
On 1st and 10, it's Wilson. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. The Mississippi State man, Chris Jones, with a sack there. And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19.
Like 22, he's coming. 22's coming. Mike.
Mark that.
Yo, Hayward. 22, Mike 22.
To throw is Wilson. Dancing to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Four down.
Come on.
Now Wilson. And that'll wind up incomplete. Bold play call there. Now it's 4th down.
We've seen good cover skills on display throughout this game, really from both teams. And there's another nice example there of them making it difficult to complete a pass.
Here's Hill on the return.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan. How many things do we do at certain times? What are our tendencies? Time to go to some of those tendency breakers and try and create some offense.
They always have those in their back pocket, don't they?
You have to, and if you don't keep abreast of what you're doing, you lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
Looking for tendency breakers right now. On 2nd and 9, Mahomes. This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. A gain of 28 yards there and give them a 1st down. Mahomes now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. And pretty nice work defensively there on the 1st down run as they hold him to a gain of a couple. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Under 4 to go now as the clock runs and they come up on 2nd down.
15, 15.
Charlie. Check back 33. Blue dot Quarkus. Blue dot Quarkus.
Again, it's Williams. And he's going to get this one down near the 45-yard line. Now 3rd down is looming. A pickup of 2 on 1st down and just 1 yard there.
Typically, we think it's the strong safeties that are better tacklers, especially closer to the line of scrimmage amidst traffic. But in this case, how about the free safety coming up and making the big-time play?
Oh, here we go. It's a safety green. Patch it. Patch it.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And he's going to be swallowed up. Sacked back at the 45-yard line. Jaron Reed muscles his way in for the sack. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And no, it's incomplete. Marquise Blair, 2nd-round pick from Utah, there to bat it away. Boy, an incredibly aggressive move to go for it there. Game tied 4th quarter. You got to be surprised.
I am, and I know that we're in a new era of football where we look at the analytics sometimes, and a lot of the time, the analytics tell you to go for it, right? But do the analytics take into account game situation, where we are, all those things? In this situation, I thought it was an incredibly aggressive play.
It didn't work out, and again, tie game 4th quarter. Makes this thing a little bit more interesting. Getting down to the good stuff, all tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie. They stay on the ground. Again, it's Carson. He'll pick up only a yard there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 7.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
And now on 3rd down, they'll need to get it to the 36 to pick up the 1st.
Kill. Hey, turn it up.
They run again with Carson. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the 1st. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues.
But they picked up a little bit of yardage there, and now In this situation, should be in no hurry to run a play really fast. Let the clock wind down.
On first down, it's Carson. Now a timeout called for by the defense as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game.
Anytime you call an inside running play, you just know there should be a lot of congestion there. You're counting on your offensive line to take control of the line of scrimmage. That didn't happen in this case, and that play got bottled up.
Throwing now is Wilson. They'll let this go for the end zone. And that's going to be caught. Touchdown. And they've broken our tie here in the final minute. The extra point now coming from Myers. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken very short.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time out, went for it on fourth down, turned it over, gave them great field position, turned it 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on fourth down
caused all of that.
It caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He'll look to throw. Completes it to Hardman. And he'll be upended at the 33 following a gain of 3. And guess what? It brings up third down. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's third down.
Yellow. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D.
Mike 5.
Hey, Ridley. Mike 5-4. I'm coming for you. Mike. Check. Hey, 57, colors.
To throw is Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Hardman. That one good for 24 yards. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Let's go.
Check 57. 25.
Mahomes to throw. Flushed out right. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. He was trying to get it to Tyreek Hill that time. And that'll bring up second down.
It's now second and 10.
So second down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43.
Let's get it. Right there. 54 Mike. Watch the pass. Jim. Slam.
Back to throw. Got his man. It's Williams. And now with 6 seconds remaining, they're going to burn their final timeout.
A 7-yard gain on the play. And it's third down.
A second down completion got him 7. Now here's 3rd and 3.
Watch the eye.
Check Mike 33. Hey. Protein spill.
So now with 6 seconds remaining, we get a timeout on the field. They had the catch on second down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at third down here.
Watch the slant. Watch the slant. Shift. Check her. 15. Break down.
Yellow. I said it. Let's go.
You got tight. You got tight right there. Tighten up.
Now Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. That's caught left side by Hardman. And all the way inside the 50. So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks here as we say so long from Seattle.
Go on, 80. Return. Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Yellow.
Exit.
Return. Yellow. Let's go on. Attack, attack. Yellow. Let's go blue, 80. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Come back. Right side. Line, 80. Right side. Yellow. Let's go blue, 80. Right side. Right. Let's go blue, 80. Right side. Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Let's go on, 80. Yellow, 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 yellow. Hey, 43, 43, 15. Right side. Yellow. Let's go on, 80. Yellow. There's a water, right? Attack, attack! Listen! Let's go, 180. Right side. Yellow, yellow. Let's go, 180. Easy, 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 easy. Right side. Yellow. Let's go, 180. Yellow, yellow. Right side. Wide right. Let's go, blue 80. Right side. Yellow, 180. Hey, Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday, on Sunday. Right side. Wide right, 180. '43, 43. Right side. Fight down these two, fight down these two. Let's go, blue 80. Yellow, that's a 180. Attack, attack.
Go.
Right side. Yellow, 180. Yellow, 180. 15, 15. Marshall 180. 15, yellow, 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 yellow.
Echo.
Listen. Yellow, 180. Attack, attack.
Delta.
My side. Wide, right. That's wide, right. Yellow, go 180. Listen. Wide, right. Let's go 180. Hey, 15, 15, 15. Yellow. My side. Fight down these two. Fight down these two. Let's go 180. Yellow. Let's go 180. Hey, 57, 57 color, 57 color.
Buzz.
My side. Yellow. Let's go blue 80. Hey, color, color. My side. Yellow. 180. Hey, riblet, riblet. Yellow. My side. Yellow, yellow. Let's go blue 80. Yellow, yellow. Yellow. Hey, 15, 15, 15. My side. Yellow. There's a blue 80. Wide right. Let's go wide. What's that? Yellow. Let's go wide. 15, 15. Side. There's a water, right? Hey, 57, 57. Right side. Fight down these two, fight down these two. There's a water. Right side. Yellow. There's a water. Attack, attack. Right side. Yellow. Let's go on, 80. 15. Right side. Yellow. Let's go blue, 80. Attack, attack! Right side! Yellow, yellow! 180! Hey, 57! Right side! Yellow, 180. Right side. Right. Let's go blue, 80. 15, yellow, yellow. Right side. Yellow. That's a 180. Right side. Right. 180. Right side. Fight down these two, fight down these two. 180. Easy. Right side. Yellow, that's 180. Come back. Right side. Yellow, 180. 15. 15. Right side. Yellow, that's a right. Hey, yellow, hey, go gun. Hey, 57.
66.
Right side. Yellow, down these two. Fight down these two. Right side. Wide right. Let's go 180. Hey, rip list. Right side. Yellow. Let's go 180. Right. Let's go blue 80. 15.
Seam sick.
Right side. Fight down these two. 180. Yellow. Let's go blue 80. Hey, 43. Right side. Yellow. Let's go blue 80. Hey, 57 color, 57 color. Right side. Yellow. Let's go 180. Yellow. Let's go 180. Yellow. There's a water, right? Hey, 57.
Bravo!
Right side. Right. There's a 180. Hey, color.
Alpha!
Right side. Yellow. There's a 180. Hey, 57.
Charlie!
Right side. Right. There's a 180. Hero 15.
Haywood.
Let's go! Yellow! Nice! Fight down these two, fight down these two. Let's go, blue lady! $15.
Zoom, fellas, let's go.
Fight time! Yellow! 180! Yellow, yellow!
Wahoo!
Fight time! Yellow, 180! 15, 15!
Smoke!
Fight time! Yellow, let's go, blue lady! Hey, Riblet, Riblet! Fight time! Yellow, yellow! That's a 180! Hey, 43!
H3 218. Chopper, chopper.
Yellow!
Foxtrot.
Fight down these two, fight down these two! Fight time! Yellow, 180! Hey, listen! One 180! Fight time! Yellow, that's 180! Fight time! Wait! 180! these two. Fight down these two. Wait. 15. Fight side. Fight side.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up with the Seattle Seahawks. This is taken at his 4. And he'll get it up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The Chiefs back over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Good work, boys. Let's go. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Check. Yo, go gun.
Double up. He's going me. Check 43. Go.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill, 78 yards, as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point right down the middle, and that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they finally get to him, but not before he's past the 45 to the 46-yard line.
Well, you gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46.
Go. Well. 24.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. It's complete to Lockett. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. He'll run it. The rushing numbers for Wilson maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the 1st down. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to keep it here. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get just a yard on the scramble. It's 2nd down. To throw again on 2nd down. Wilson, he'll take a shot for the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there, trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
He gets it to his running back, Rashad Penny. So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. They're going on 4th down. It's Wilson. And my goodness, this is incomplete. Pete Carroll rolled the dice, but it didn't work out. And the Chiefs defense comes up with a stop. So their first drive of the game already trailing, having given up points. We're a little surprised that they went for it, right?
Maybe the big guy, the head coach, senses this is going to be a shootout type of a game. That they've got to match them point for point, as opposed to, hey, we'll get them later.
This is caught inside the 15. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. Tyreek Hill with his second touchdown in this opening quarter. And the Chiefs strike quickly here for 6 points. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken very short. And a nifty return there as he's all the way up past the 40-yard line.
Any return that gets you to midfield is a great return. 1 first down, and you're almost in field goal position.
They've got good starting field position as they come up here 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. From the shotgun, Wilson. It's caught. Lockett. Just a yard on the catch there. It'll be 2nd and 9. I think defensively you're okay with that. Here in the first quarter, he's going to get some catches, but they rallied to him quickly.
And that's what you count on, and I like what you just said. First quarter, can you do it all game long? They catch it, you tackle them, they go down on the spot. Because when you're able to do that and you don't give up big chunks of yardage after the catch, now you put the offense in a position where every series they have to work hard to pick up first downs, and you tend to stall them out when you do that.
Good job right there. Good job right there. Kill. Turn up. Still got 4 down.
Wilson now to throw on 3rd down. Left side complete to Lockett. And boy, he is very close to a first down, but from where they're spotting that football, he's going to be a foot or so short. They stop him for only 3 that time, and that'll bring up 4th down. 4th down. Here's Wilson. And it is incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And this defense will take over right at midfield. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Yellow. Nice 7. Let's go.
From midfield, here's Mahomes. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Jarran Reed breaking through to get him to the ground. It's a loss of 7. To try again after the sack. Mahomes under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. With a sack, it's Ziggy Ansah.
So, Brandon, we sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
43, 15.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down.
Are we on the same page here, partner? Because I think they have the right idea. Just take what you can get on 3rd and forever.
Yeah, in real life, I'd say yes. It's just these video games are tempting. You want to go downfield with it.
I like the way you've evolved. You know, you've learned how to play it the Madden way.
So a change of possession here on the punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10.
14. Cut.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. And he finds Penny. 30. 20, 10, and all the way in. Touchdown, Seattle. Rashad Penny, 84 yards, as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point up and through by Myers, and that'll make our score 14-7.
Seahawks 7. Jason Myers, the kickoff for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long.
Hey, alert 3. Hey, Ripple is back. Watch twist. 22. We got double up.
Throwing now is Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He's going to take off with it. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. Good yardage there on the scramble, and all of a sudden they're left with a 3rd and 2, much more manageable.
Right. 15. Here I come. Switch it. Come on, switch it. Easy. Out. Right.
Mahomes looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Flushed out right. On the run, he'll let it go deep. Right sideline. And unable to connect. Incomplete. I'll give them credit. They took their shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Check hot route. Attack. Watch safety creeping. Right.
Here we go. 4th down, Mahomes. And this is caught by Watkins. And he's got the first down as he's up to the 45-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Watch out. Check your hot read. Hey, switch it.
On first down, Mahomes. Looking left side for Watkins, and he's got him. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
Yellow.
I'm going to come back to you. 49's the mic. Watch 49. Let's go, defense. Our time. It's our time. 49, guys. Mike.
From the midfield strike, they'll look to throw. Eluding and a big loss here as he's taken down. Michael Kendricks in there to take him down on what will take us to the 2-minute warning.
Yellow.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coach's 2-minute drill.
Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes down once more. Now the Seahawks going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Here's Dustin Colquitt now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 48 yards. This one looks equally as good. Now it's Lockett. An excellent return that time, 26 yards. And the Seahawks will have great field position to start this drive. They take over on the short side of the field.
Gotta go, in and out. Let's go. I'll go special. Gun.
On first down, Wilson. Under pressure, and he will go down. sacked back at the 46. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Another try after the first down sack. Wilson, and he's going to go down again. Now a second timeout called for by the defense as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important third down.
Go. Check 13. Check 13. Do. Alert flare.
From the gun, it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Now on the run. He'll throw it back deep into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off at the 25. And his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Well, I tell you, Brandon, this ball's intercepted, but it is third down. So the silver lining is that since this is so far down the field and there wasn't a big run back associated with it, really this kind of works like a punt. It's not an altogether bad result.
Check four.
A quick throw out to Hardman on the perimeter. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
49.
49. First and 10.
Completes it to Hardman. And that'll be good for 8 yards. the 45.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 45-yard line.
Yellow. Attack, attack. 180.
Watch the run. Good shot, baby. That's a baby shot. Check 3, check 3, check 3. Mike's 40.
Hey, 43, 43, 15.
Record.
And that is incomplete. 16 seconds now on the clock. Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd and short. After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Come get some. Come on here. Come get some. He don't want it. Under 10. Under 10.
Mahomes to throw once more. Escaping the pressure right. And it's going to be incomplete. He was able to catch it there on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. And it's going to bring up 4th down. And how about the call here? They need 2 yards in their own territory on 4th down, and they're going to go for it.
Motion, I got one.
They do go for it. It's Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Seahawks, they'll get the football back in outstanding field position. Final play of the half. It's Wilson. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. It's the Honey Badger, Tyrann Mathieu. There he goes, right side. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick six. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean, with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
The extra point splits the uprights, and that will take us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This will be taken short. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, they'll start this drive at about the 37-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see. Pressure comes, and Wilson's going to go down. Emmanuel Ogbah. He's the one that got home and takes him down for a loss of 9. After the sack, it's 2nd and 19, and the road gets a bit tougher from here.
Bang, 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 bang. Shoot.
19.
Here's Wilson. Being chased out left. He'll try and run it. He lets it. It's caught inside the 25. Now, that's one they hate. The ball's got to come all the way back.
So that's an explosive play, a really explosive play that gets wiped out, and they have to start over after the penalty.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
We're into the second half now, and this is an offense that continues to struggle to sustain a drive.
Looks like they're just totally out of sync, whether they're running the ball, passing the ball like we saw there. I don't know. The rhythm seems off. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. That's fielded at the 8-yard line. 12 yards on the return that time. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They have the lead here. Well, we talk a lot about pregame speeches. What are halftime speeches like?
For the most part, not nearly as emotional. They're a lot more clinical. Every now and then, though, they'll get after you if they think they need to light a fire. But in this case, let's go into the virtual locker room, because here's what I think happened. They got in there and they said, listen, let's take control right away. Defense, we've got the lead. Defense, don't give up any points. Turn the ball back over to the offense and let them go down and score and give us more of a cushion in the game. Check so far. Defense shut them down. Let's see if the offense gets done.
That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Throwing on first down is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. Throw left side complete. It's Watkins. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Yellow.
Mike, 49. Watch the run.
50, yellow.
Watch the whip.
This pass going to be caught by Hardman. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 28.
First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Ready? Hey, come on. 49 to Mike. Your track.
And some room to work. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And while we're seeing more and more of these plays come from the college game into the NFL, and that one, it was run with great success, how about the evolution of the offensive linemen? We're seeing less and less big guys who can't move and more guys who are a lot more mobile and can get out in front of that type of a play.
And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair.
So statistically, both of these offenses have a rough time getting a running game going. But, boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right, you look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
43.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this third quarter. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So first and second down went in the wrong direction. They'll try to do better here on 3rd and 13.
Attack.
Mike's 49.
Mahomes now to throw. Steps away to his left. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And he goes down. Michael Kendricks able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon. Butker's kick here is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So with that, you figure this game's pretty much out of reach at this point.
Yeah, it's going to take a heck of a comeback to come from 3 scores down, but don't change that channel. Don't go away. Miracles can happen, and you want to be here in case it does.
You're a company man.
Aren't I, though?
And a nice job there as he gets this one up just shy of the 35-yard line at the 34. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut him, all right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field in this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Now it's Wilson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there. It's second down.
Good job right there. Good job right there.
The tackle made by Reggie Ragland.
Looking to throw again on second down. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on third down. Just nothing there again. He's been sacked multiple times. We've seen the interceptions, of course. He's really been through the ringer, hasn't he?
And what we've seen is a defense is well coordinated. The front and the back really in sync. The front putting on the pressure. The backside being ball hawks and picking passes off.
It's a gain of 20 and picking up the first. Wilson, he's going to take a shot. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. DK Metcalf there to make the grab. And the Seahawks are able to close the gap just a bit. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead down to 10, 24-14.
Seahawks 14. Jason Myers to kick off for Seattle.
And after the touchdown, here's Myers to boot it away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1. Maybe a good spot to take a shot. Here's 2nd and a yard from the 34. They run it again with Williams. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. 2 yards, good enough for a first.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
So the Chiefs in possession of the ball as we welcome you back. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory.
We got to go, baby.
And he's got a first down and then some at midfield. And he will take it on in for a Chiefs touchdown. Sammy Watkins, 63 yards. And the Chiefs are able to extend their lead. That's a pretty quick response to that last touchdown drive. And it seemed like they had maybe given up momentum. Not so fast.
No, not at all, because they ended up pushing the lead up once again. And you're exactly right. Thought momentum might have been shifting. Instead, they grabbed old Mo, didn't let him get to the opposite sideline.
This will be taken very short. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
At their own 26-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They're down big here late. I don't know. You just one last drive here for pride.
Some people like to do that. I remember playing for a guy once. We were down huge, and someone said, "Coach, what do you want to call?" He just waved a hand like, "Who cares? Let's get out of here and do something some other time." But some teams like to do something at the end to feel a little bit better as they continue to move forward.
Yeah, probably just want to put this one behind them. And Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time.
Ready, set. Ready, T. Ready, set. Ready, T. Down and go.
From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle with Dak Prescott and the Dallas Cowboys. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Let's go. Let's do this.
Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive.
Come on, baby, let's go. Get excited. Let's go. Let's go.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10.
Hey, turn it up. Turn it up. Hey, check 20.
No.
Relax.
Check.
Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And a big loss here as he's taken down.
Yellow.
Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
15.
And now a timeout called by the Cowboys defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now that after the sack, it'll be interesting to see what they have planned for 2nd and 23.
Hey, 57. Let's get it now. Let's get it right now.
They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he takes us across the 15 to the 17. Give him 6 on the run. It'll be 3rd down now with still a long way to go to get to the first down marker.
Yellow. Hey, 15. Come on, boy. You better be ready. Don't be scared of it. Shit. 15. Switch.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that will be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning, hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Keep playing hard.
And the offensive penalty has us back where we started as they come up on a 1st and 10. Pollard going to try the right side. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy 1st down.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Hey, here we go. Go right in.
Check 56.
You ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing.
Watch it.
We're going to 53.
Check, check. Fresno, Fresno, Fresno. You got Fresno.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4 at the 43-yard line.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4.
Tighten down, tighten down. There you go. Tighten up, tighten up.
Go, go, get out there, get out there. We're going to 53. Here we go, going to 54, going to 56.
Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. They'll get this up to the 34, and a good lane opening up right away for it. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. You said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
Gun.
They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. 11 yards and a Cowboy 1st down.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid gain.
He's counting you. Everybody kill.
Check. He's crashing. He's checking crash.
Switch it, hey.
Back up.
Run for Pollard. And able to work his way down to the 16. 8 yards on the pickup, and now they'll have some options on 2nd and short.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. Was that 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive, and like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it.
Here we go, 47. Here we go, 47. Under. 26.
On 2nd down, it's Pollard. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. We're scoreless after one. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession. And they're driving, but they come up on a 3rd and short here.
Kill. Switch. Check 31. 47. Hey, kill. 47. Here we go again. Check. Hey, kill. 47. 26.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And he will have the first down inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. It's a gain of 6 as they're able to convert, and now it's 1st and goal.
Two times. Go. Get out there. 26.
Now Elliott. And he'll take this from the 9 down to about the 7. A minimal gain there on the 8th play of the drive. Defensively, pretty good start there with their backs against the wall.
That's a win for the stop troops right there. And if I'm them, I get a little bolder now. They won the first battle. Keep coming after them. Put the pressure on them.
On 2nd down, Pollard. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. A 5-yard touchdown run as his guys are first onto the scoreboard here this afternoon.
Well, they decided to run it in and got it done on 3rd and goal. A lot of times, that's a passing play.
And the kicker just has to come out for the PAT. He can breathe a sigh of relief as well, right?
Although I don't know if he's really breathing a sigh of relief. I think he likes to put 3 points on his ledger.
Forbath, the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game.
7, Chiefs nothing.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
The Chiefs take over 1st and 10. At their own 25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive, and they'll certainly be trying to do better than that first drive where they went 3 and out.
And sometimes the first drive is just simply to settle nerves. You know what it's like at the start of a game with the emotion, guys a little bit jumpy.
But you do.
Oh, you understand the same way. It's just like us calling one, right? Making sure we ease into the game, let it come to us.
Well, you went 3
and
and
now
out.
they have that opportunity.
No, you didn't go 3 and out. I went 3 and out on that first drive. I'll try to do better here. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. 23 yards on the play. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield.
Don't get nervous now. We ain't the gym team.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard
Don't get
line.
nervous. Check three.
Mike's 54.
He's got the first down and more inside the 40. And he'll be taken down at the 26. He was looking for Watkins that time.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, but we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes' time, we'll hand you off to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman will have highlights and analysis of this first half of action. On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown, and the return goes up to his own 17-yard line.
Well, they didn't exactly show patience there, did they? Just down a score, they come out firing right away and compound things by throwing an interception. They put their defense in a really tough spot.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard. He's got a first down past the 30. Cuts it out, weaving through traffic, and now he's free. Touchdown, Cowboys. Tony Pollard, 83 yards. And the Cowboys are able to show off their quick strike ability. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again, and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
Forbath able to convert the extra point, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Already down 2 touchdowns here in the first half. This becomes a pretty important drive, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and a lot of the teams script plays. We know that, right? They have a script to start the ball game, and typically those scripts go between 12 and 24, 25 plays. Down 2 touchdowns early, probably not very deep into their script. I think that they'll stay with it. I don't think they'll abandon it just yet and try and generate some offense on this drive.
Anything. At least 3 points, get that 0 off the board. Mahomes again here on 2nd and 10. Caught here by Bell. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards. Mahomes now on first down. And seeing no options, he just tosses this one away, incomplete. Now that'll bring up 2nd down.
This defense has been very disruptive early on as they force another one to go awry.
Seems to be the front and the back end. Pass rush, they've been able to get home, and they're taking the ball away in coverage as well.
I love how you put it together. The front and back working in sync, only way to play good defense.
Back to the air on 2nd down. It's Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And that'll be incomplete. Good protection that time, and they couldn't hook up on the long one. Now it's 3rd down. I know he wants to get his team back in the game, but a 50-50 ball right there that maybe was a little questionable.
Yeah, he's pretty lucky to get that one back. I think that sometimes these quarterbacks play with a lot of confidence that borders on arrogance, and that can put your team in some Dutch.
Yeah, especially maybe want to look at some safer routes after the interception he had that ended their last drive. On 3rd down, here's Williams. And he gets this only to the 41, not near enough for the first. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now as the clock stops here with 46 seconds remaining in the first half. Mahomes and the offense staying out there. They'll go for it on 4th.
Say.
Hey, 15. I got it.
They're indeed going for it as they look to throw. And it's complete to Kelsey. Defensively, a bit of a collapse, allowing the 4th down play to result in 23 yards.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game.
Watching your 5. Greystone travel. travel.
Attack!
Watch safety creep. Watch safety creeping. Safety's creeping. Watch twist. Watch the twist.
Mahomes now on first down. Dancing to his left. Wide open is Watkins. He's got him. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
A first trip to the red zone for KC. They come up first and 10 at the 16. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. A 16-yard touchdown run as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point right down the middle, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. This will be taken short. And they'll have good starting field position as he's up just shy of the 40.
Go. Let's go.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Less than 30 seconds to go in the half. Pretty good starting field position, all things considered. You'd think they definitely have time to get to field goal range.
Yes, and you get into the huddle or you come off the bench here and you've called multiple plays because you're going to say, this is how we're going to run them in order, guys. You don't have time for audibles. You don't have time to change anything. You're trying to get the ball.
Looking for Austin, intercepted. Picked off at the 11, and his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the first half.
Intercepted. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 14-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the ball backed way up. So thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it.
A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Yellow, I'm going, Eddie.
I got it. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Oh, yeah, I'm coming. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Check your hot read. Hey, switch gears, switch gears. Watch twist. Watch twist. Hey.
Yellow.
Check 24. Rush in, rush in, rush in. Check
Hey, 57 colors, 57 colors.
Check 13.
Mark 38, Mark 38. Mark
80 weapon. 80 weapon.
Deuce.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. And that'll be accepted, of course, and that moves them back 5.
Here we go. Tell the ending.
Tell them right now. Go on. Flare.
And he'll be a couple yards shy of the 20 at the 18. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A one-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the second half. The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. This is taken just shy of the 10 here. And he breaks it all the way out to the 38-yard line. Great return.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 38-yard line.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Second and 6 at the 42-yard line.
Following the pickup of 4, here's second and 6.
I can't believe they let you play. I can't believe they even let you play.
Check three, check three, check three. Shit.
We're going to 54. Why in? Gun. 26.
Here's Pollard again. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them.
Watch the run. We're going to 54. Why in?
They'll run on first down. Pollard. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be second and 6.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 47-yard line.
Kill.
Hey, kill. Bang. Shit. We're going to 54. Why in? Sweat it, hey. 26.
On second down now. Pollard. Just a gain of a yard there, and now it'll be third down.
That didn't appear to be a run blitz. He just started in once he saw the run develop. That appeared to be a case of see ball, get ball.
Check 56.
There we go, kill.
Check 99.
Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter.
Let's go, let's bring it.
There we go, 47. There we go, kill. No, 26.
On third down, Elliott. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. It's a pickup of 6 and good enough to move the chains.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Here we go, 46.
Let's get off the field.
We're going to 53. Undercrush. Here we go, going to 54. Why in?
Check nickel. Kill.
There we go, 26.
Now Pollard. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
A 3-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 7 at the 37-yard line.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
Hey, 47. Under. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there. 26.
Going to run again here with Pollard. And he'll go down at the 28. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard.
Kill. Switch.
On first down, Pollard, and just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Now this will probably be the last play of the quarter. And that is going to do it for this third quarter of action. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. On 2nd down, Elliott. It's a gain of about 3, but it's going to leave him with 3rd and still 7 yards to go.
Partner, we know today's NFL is really built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense, and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game.
They go to Elliott again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Call it no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This to make it a 2-score game. And Forbath will put this one through, and they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. A big one there. That gives them a little cushion and makes it a 2-score game.
Yeah, bled a little time off the clock, put some points on the board. It's not totally out of reach yet, but it has to feel pretty good to them right now because as a defender, you go out on the field and say, guess what? You can put some points on the board, but that won't beat us.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
And let's pin the mirror.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Jalen Smith, the Notre Dame man, in on the tackle.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. Now this time Mahomes will throw. Flush to his right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. After the sack, things get a little tougher here. 3rd and long for Mahomes and the Chiefs.
Yellow. I don't need to.
On 3rd and long, it's Mahomes. Under pressure again, and down he goes again. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first time out. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. Mahomes throwing on 4th. That's It's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Andy Reid went for it, but it won't pan out. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line.
Right there, 56.
They'll run on first down. Pollard. It's a good gain of 11, sets him up first and goal. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Cowboys in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got it first and goal in a game that appears to have already been decided. Now here's Pollard, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys use the short field to their advantage as they cash in for 6.
Well, it'd be real easy to say that they are firmly in control right now, but I'm looking at your face and I'm thinking I've got to be careful with that.
Well, it's a 2-score game. You're inside at 2 minutes. I think you can breathe relatively easily now.
Yeah, you can, but still, you got to stay vigilant. Can't give up anything cheap and easy. That could put you in some jeopardy.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
The Chiefs make over.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go.
25-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And last time this unit was out here, costly turnover, and then that turned into 6 points. They've got to make amends.
And how many times have we sat in meetings with coaches and they use the term complementary football? Offense take care of the defense, defense take care of the offense. That didn't happen on the last possession. This is a chance for them to pick themselves back up and help their team.
Yeah, we'll see if they can recoup and recover. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Check, color.
Check 25, check 25, check 25, 49, check
43, 43.
To throw, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Malik Collins gets him for a loss of 8. What great push up front.
We've been around this league for a while, and many coaches never pull their starting quarterback.
And got his man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called for by the offense, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. He's going to let it fly. And that'll wind up incomplete. Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Well, the trials and tribulations of being a quarterback in this league, it's tough. It's got to be wearing on him out there.
Well, he has been sacked a number of times. He had an interception, so I'm going to give him a skosh of credit for hanging in there and trying to make something happen, despite the amount of pressure he's been under this entire game.
57, color, 57.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Eluding the pressure right. Now he'll pull it down. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he's going to be out down inside the 20 at the 15. That one covers 29 yards. First down.
Sometimes guys get locked into such a groove. What do we call it? The game's slowing down. They see everything happening almost in slow motion. They see the lanes develop. I feel like he's right there.
Well, and you want this from your leader, right? With this deficit, this stage of the game, second half. No quitting him.
0.
Now, meanwhile, a pass that should have been intercepted, but it winds up falling incomplete. Travis Kelce, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target, and it's 2nd down.
Mike.
Yellow.
55. It's our
Hey, 43.
time. He's coming. Double up, double up.
15.
Hey, check right.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And this is going to be intercepted.